Hey everyone, Coco here, and welcome back to the Dragon's Den, where we will be breaking down this week's team fights from the CompeteLeague NA Premier Leagues and dissecting them frame by frame. Let's get into it. Pure Mist Order played a slow and tedious climb against their sister team of Pure Mist Balance this week. At 30 minutes in the game, Order had created a formidable lead with a 4-turret lead, 8,000 gold difference, and an advantage of 2 Infernal Drakes. In an attempt to defend their turret in the bot lane, Bliss slingshots onto Edford, who flashes away from the Let's Bounce. Meanwhile, Pancake Master's Fiora is in the mid lane, so already his team is hesitant to follow up a 4v5 initiation. Learnox sees an opening and pops Ragnarok, tunneling onto the back line of Balance. This forces the members of Balance to fall away from the turret, but in the retreat, Zufo's Tom Kench gets hooked by Mr. Earl. This causes a decision to be made, to leave Zufo behind or to turn for a fight. Skirmishing and Shadow Balls advance forward, which in turn taunts Bliss back into the fight. This then explodes as Balls Johnson unleashes an upgraded rocket barrage, and Edford's rocket launcher shreds apart the front line of Pure Mist Balance. After the dust had settled, the indecisiveness of Pure Mist Balance's team and the already convincing lead of Order pushes this fight to end the game, with Order picking up the victory. Light of Ashen and GE Vikings faced off in the bot lane as Miggy finds a teleport behind the duo of Elite and Xena. With a Glacial Fissure to isolate Elite's Jhin from escape, Fate's Riven and Young Doug's Malzahar move to reply with a counter engage. Off screen, Miggy is forced to flash away from the massive burst of Fate and Xena as Graves' Gragas and Wristband's Lux are also shifting down to the bot lane. With Doug's TP, he unfortunately ends up in the focus of the CC chain of GE, as the Void Prophet is obliterated. Immediately after, Graves lands his explosive cask, pushing Xena into the grinder of GE's damage. In turn, the premeditated attack from GE rewards them with an early lead against LOA, and later, a victory. Permafrost and Nerve eSports played an exhaustive game in the Diamond and Up League this week as the teams contested for the Elder Drake at 42 minutes. Suddenly, Crow's Shen finds an opening, flash taunting onto Pib's Syndra as Swamp's Rek'Sai follows suit. Uber's Gangplank fires his cannon barrage onto the backline of Nerve, slowing their approach and popping Brenticle's Banshee's Veil. While the backlines deal massive damage to both tank lines, Pizza Guy's Bard throws out his Tempered Fate, landing onto 3 members of Nerve eSports and Nectris's Olaf. This ultimate allows Permafrost to reset their spacing and prepare to turn once more. However, Brenticle's Victor deals massive damage and the split leaves Pib isolated. As Jospins and Brent turn onto Pib, they also leave Crow on his own, leaving him to the damage of Uber and Nectris. Permafrost follows the retreating members of Nerve, snagging a kill onto Neo and Jospins. With the well-timed Temper Fate and the massive damage from Permafrost's hypercarries, they're able to find a dominant 4-for-1 victory, which widens the gap and allows Permafrost to find more advantages to eventually come out with a victory. Thanks for watching this week's Dragon's Den. Be sure to watch out for next week's CompeteLeague's teamfight breakdowns and subscribe for more League of Legends and esports content.